You wanted to wait. There you go. Coco, you gonna have to wait. Ooh. Screwed and already warm and bitches ain't shit. Got to come through with the tilted bumper kit. I'm just grinding.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers.
All right.
This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
I'm gonna do normal for right now.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys
weak side, weak side, weak side.
Loud and big.
Make sure you the force. Make sure you the force.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him. That full package of speed, power,
yes.
Able to catch the ball out of the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Moving backwards on 1st down, never a good thing. What does that do for the mindset on 2nd down?
Well, it changes your play call, definitely, because as a play call, you're advancing yourself thinking, okay, we're going to get a gain here. Now you've got to go back in reverse, come up with something to pick up not just the yardage lost, but gain a few extra.
On the draw, Goff gives to Gurley. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. This is caught. It's Cooks.
I knew that's where he was going, and they didn't. I spotlighted in everything.
Brandon Cooks, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead.
I knew that's where he was going. Spotlighted in everything. They didn't get there.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
I knew that's where he was going.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Can't do nothing but shake my head.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
21, 21.
Check. 53 to Mike. Check. 53 to Mike.
11, 11, 11, 11.
Garoppolo going to try and throw on 3rd. And the 3rd down.
I hate that damn animation.
Incomplete.
Because that was what I needed.
Calls for a penalty, but I just
hate that damn animation.
In this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. It's the Pro Bowler Chandler Jones who makes the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
To throw on 2nd down is gone. He's going to air one out. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Well, you got a receiver here who's got 1 touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. A shotgun snap for Goff. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45.
That crossing route is what got us. Because I couldn't commit to it.
Yards on 3rd down.
Good play call. Good catch by the dude, too, because that was tight window. I'm like, we need some hits to knock the ball loose. I just really got to protect the inside.
Out of the gun. Goff. Dumps it off to Gurley. And he'll be taken.
I just got to protect the inside.
Gets into enemy territory.
Green can handle himself on the outside.
First down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And now running right through it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Super 66.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams.
I might switch that because I don't like that.
They're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Depending on what he come out in, depending on what I run.
Incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. And it's 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Dalvin away and bring up 2nd down.
Goff turns and gives to Gurley. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And
I was sure expecting some type of post to the middle.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10.
Hey, lift! 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 Lift!
Gurley again here on 1st down. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. And Gurley fumbled it. Gurley fumbles the football. It's loose. But it looked like a Rams player was able to get his hands on it, yes. So they will hold on to the football indeed. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Rams add on to their lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Zerline good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. This fielded at the 2. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
13.
Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now the first play of the
that was a good play by Peters because he slid from way outside
from the 35
to inside.
21, 21.
Hey, check. 3 down.
21, 21.
Check 99.
on play action. Now Garoppolo. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position. Couldn't hold on. 3rd down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
Single, single. 11, 11. Go ahead, go ahead. Reset, reset, reset. 11, 11. 21, 21.
Throwing is Garoppolo on third down. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Garoppolo to his tight end Kittle for a Niner first down.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Switch, switch, switch. 13, 13. Let's go. Here we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Here's Garoppolo on first and 10.
Ah!
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Oh, he couldn't get over there.
Pro Bowler Marcus Peters.
Well, that's
Peters
a drive killer right
killing
there.
me, man.
Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Goff will lead the Rams up here first and 10 at the
Peters is
41
killing me.
line. They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And now running right through it. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
Because Peters jumping
Just
everything.
what you want on a first down run, call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Peters jumping everything, man.
On the handoff, it's Gurley. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
2nd and 2 is
Peters
prime
jumping
time
everything.
For a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Here we go, here we go. Starting left here. Hey, 5. Merlin, Merlin. 12, 12.
On first down, gone. He'll throw underneath for Gurley.
Missed.
He will not go down. And another tackle broken. A really nice gain of 25
Yeah, Gurley doing his
yards.
thing, man.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's
Gurley
why
doing his
sometimes
thing.
just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Well, not a huge game there as we head towards the 2-minute warning. It'll be interesting to me to see what they decide to do after the timeout.
Check.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. My good friend Charles and I right back at you after this.
Louis.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
Good play call.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Starting left here.
They go play action with Gurley. Now gone.
Got him.
And oh, it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
He didn't even see him.
Return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
He never saw
This
him.
is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Garoppolo to try again on second down. Buying time to his left. Olivier Vernon, he's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
Now this is where field awareness comes into play. He's getting perilously close to his own goal line, and after that sack, backed up to his own 2.
I mean, it is a juggernaut team.
Now
So.
3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And indeed, that's what they'll do is they run it here. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
As much as I praise teams for being true to who they are, in this situation, I wonder if maybe they outguessed themselves a little bit.
Good
3rd
kick.
down seemed like an obvious passing situation. They chose to run it and didn't get anywhere close to the first down.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Wow, really, Madden?
The player was able to get his hands on it, yes. So they will hold on to the football indeed.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction.
In trouble in the ball.
Thank you.
It's in the end zone.
Give me my money.
And this will be gathered up in the end
He
zone.
kept trying to go for that deep pass.
Touchdown. Once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
And for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose, you've got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone. Anything but give it to the defense to score a touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now the man over the middle.
Good route.
Complete. Now whistles come in.
Good route.
Timeout here by the offense.
Good route.
As the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
Good route.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. On first down, it's gone.
That bailed me out. Because he hadn't.
Back at the 46. Chandler Jones in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
From the gun, here's Goff. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
He know he got one play left. Kick that field goal and take it to halftime.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll be taken
Should have kicked the field goal and took it to halftime.
The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone...
And that's caught inside the 35. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory.
I'm like, hey, he had the damn linebacker chasing the wide receiver.
55 yards. So the field flips here as they'll go to work at the 20 now on 1st and 10. Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll at least get him inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Vontaze Burfict, the one to get him down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
There's Garoppolo to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Throw it away.
And
he contained on that one.
Bounds out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this.
Oh, he running that same play 24/7.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get
Yeah,
sacked.
that's the shit we don't like. Running the same defensive play all game. So.
From the gun on third, Garoppolo.
He went right to where he needed to. He went right to where he needed to. I thought he was going to pick it off.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion.
He went right to where he needed to.
In the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
So the drive stalls.
That's for damn sure he went right to where he needed to.
But they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
This fielded at the 2.
Yeah, you got to wait on him. Because he's going to try to set it up.
Out come the Rams.
Tokyo drip. Oing, 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 oing.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Now a handoff for Gurley. This will go for 5.
He'll get through there.
I call that play a success. A nice inside
We have to be prepared for that.
A very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
We have to be prepared for that.
76, tell him. 76. 76.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. The Rams on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. Good move by Gurley. And he'll be taken down, but not before.
Thank you. Praise him.
And it appears we've got a member.
'Cause I'm like, he was running this motherfucker like an 18-wheeler. Like, damn, this dude. I needed something from Madden. Shit.
Goff on 1st down.
Thank you. I needed something from Madden.
Bringing up 2nd.
Put him back in, please, so I can hurt him. Put him back in all the way. I'm like, please put him back in.
Here we go, fellas. Here we go. Here we go.
They'll fake the give. Now gone. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
The Rams on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15.
Orange, orange, orange.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Going for the deep ball. He rifles one that's intercepted. The linebacker, Stephon Anthony, with a pick. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time,
I went right where I needed to be. I went to the open end of the field. Because I knew he's going to try to send a whole bunch of people a whole bunch of different directions.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
We got three, fellas. We got 12, fellas. Here we go. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Trying to get the run game going. This is Fournette. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's
I'm like, we have to tell him, you do know you have to pick another play, right?
The report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Go ahead.
Play action. Garoppolo. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's caught at the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
21, 21. Go ahead, go ahead. 11, 11.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Being chased out left. His throw caught at about the 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
Good job, y'all.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Everyone's got four down. I got you.
He's just going to sit in that same, so just make him come out of it.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
They come out here in the eye. They'll try and sneak it here. Jimmy Garoppolo with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Niners are able to cash in for 6. So with 2nd and goal, still had a couple of downs to work with. They tried to sneak, and they got it.
I like the idea that they did it early in the down and distance count. 2nd down as opposed to waiting later on. I think it fooled them a little bit, but how about the push they got up front to get the quarterback through?
Big push and a touchdown to boot. This will be taken
Wait
in
on
at
him.
the 1.
So you just got to wait on him.
Across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense.
Oh, that's Phillip Lindsay.
We'll see how they attack.
Damn, he got everybody.
15 yards is the pick up there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
This motherfucker got Phillip Lindsay as his backup running back.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
We will take that.
This is going to be 49er football.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
21.
A hand off to Fournette.
I'll take those 5 yards.
Forward here for a good little gain. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production,
we ain't even really run it that much in the first half.
They've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
They'll run it again with Fournette. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop.
I mean, at the end of the day, it is the Rams.
A loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
They do still have everybody. Aaron Donald. I mean, he's still going to do what he do.
Santa Clara. The Niners on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8.
Yes, I do.
They'll run it now out of the guns. And inside
Money in the bank. That's what I wanted.
Time and picking up the first. Brandon, sometimes it just comes down to the power of suggestion because I know exactly what they said all week long. We're coming off the open week. We'll have the extra legs in the 4th quarter, and they will wilt when we get to that point. And right now, it appears that they're thinking that exact thing.
Yeah, offensively, they had the bye last week. Defensively, did not. Is that really a big factor? Is that more talk during the week?
I think the more that you talk about it, the more that you emphasize it, the more sometimes it comes true for your team.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage.
Put it in my face. I ain't got no errors.
You want to bleed things out.
Said the money keep me up. I ain't got no errors.
Put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now Leonard Fournette, and he's going to be brought down just
I see blitzes right there. I see loaded right there. I see 4 deep right there. Said that I ain't got no worries.
To analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing. In a situation where
he gonna load the box. I ain't got no worries. I ain't got no worries now. I ain't got no worries.
Where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful.
Them blitzes keep showing up. I ain't got no worries.
Take a few chances as well.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Be interesting
I
to
see
blitzes
right there.
Down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They'll give it to him up the middle, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Martin, the punter, now out to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
What do you want?
Now the Rams offense, they worked their way back on the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept you.
He's got it at the 15.
I figured that.
Goff finding Cooks on a big play. 64
because I couldn't get the person where I wanted
and
it.
At this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on second down. Now they try the right side here. And forget about
all he is
lane.
is speed.
He had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll be
all he is speed.
Leads to a third down.
If you can stop him from getting outside, then we can pretty much try to corral it. Ty Gurley is the one that we got to be afraid of because he can do everything.
In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
I'll play on Ant. We're not even.
Here's Goff.
He got him.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 5 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it fourth down. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left half, should be a fairly easy one here. And Zerline's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least. To get the ball back.
I would have been upset if he would have got the fucking strip on that one.
Way back out there. Right now clinging
I would have been upset.
I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Here we go, here we go.
Ooh.
Again, it's Fournette. Trucks throwing.
Oh, man, right.
Face mask?
And he's going to be taken down with a
bitch!
So let's see about the call. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. After the penalty, it's Fournette. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down.
Here we go, here we go. Black 80!
The pitch to Fournette. Able to push his way through.
That's who I spotlighted. They didn't pick him up.
Backed up to the 25. A loss of a yard. And
That's who I spotlighted. They just didn't pick him up.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away.
They put that bitch in Bangladesh.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
Is Ty Gurley back is the question.
Out on the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super toe.
Back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Diaz. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Give him 30 yards there.
I'm like, that wasn't what I was trying to do.
Saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Back to throw. And Cooks has it over the middle. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Goff now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That is caught.
What?
5.
Are you serious, Madden?
This one in for a Rams touchdown.
Oh my gosh, Madden.
In for the score. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. They are, by the way, into the 4th quarter now in Oakland. Raiders continuing to roll. They have opened their lead even further. If they hold on, a victory there would be their 3rd of the year. This fielded at the 2. Gets past one man. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
There's so much for the worry about how they would be after losing their lead. What a big-time return to seize the momentum back.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's a give to Fournette. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And his kick is good. And Union Street will be hopping tonight. The 49ers have won it. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. You're a defensive guy, but it was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
So for the Niners, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Washington Redskins. Meanwhile, for L.A., they dropped just their second game so far as they fall to 5-2. And they'll get an extra week to think about it as the midseason bye might be coming at just the right time. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.